Hi, I'm Hannah. Thanks for watching. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met, I'm Hannah. Today I have a project updates video where I'm sharing finished objects, work in progress, and acquisitions. There are a lot of new friends from this recent video where I shared February favorites. I think I'm going to continue doing that. I really enjoyed sharing and kind of curating a list of projects that I loved that came out in February. Also, if you can hear the Bluey theme song, my son is watching Bluey. It is a sick day here at my house, and so I'm taking a little bit of time to do this for myself before I go take care of the rest of my family while they are all sick. I still wanted to record this video and share a few things with you. I do have a finished object today. This is my broken rope sock. I don't think I've ever shared it on here before because it happened so quickly. I hope you can see it. This is the Broken Rope DK sock by Lumbee Knits, and I knit it using Woolberry Fiber Co., their DK base, and the color is Your Hands Are Cold. This is from the Pride and Prejudice collection that is coming out soon. Bethany started something new called preview making. So many of you know that I do sample knitting, and it actually just sent one off. I think it was like the same color as this actually. I just sent one off that I completed, and that's why I hadn't really done any personal knitting for a while. But preview making is a little bit different, and I had not done it before. She had previously done sample making where she had people make a bunch of different garments and then send them back to her so she could showcase the different colors and how they knit up. But she said she found it like a little bit wasteful because she really didn't need that many sweaters. They were sort of hanging around, and the way her dyeing business works, she doesn't always repeat a collection. So then she had a bunch of garments from collections that she just didn't need to use again. She opened an application and you could apply to be a preview maker, where she sends you the yarn a few months before the collection, and then you knit something that you would love to knit and keep and wear and all of that. And then when the collection comes out, you get to share it and people can see, like, what does this look like knit up? What are some project ideas? But you get to keep it, and then she has those things without the, she said it was not wasteful, but maybe like excessive, her keeping the garments just in her closet or something like that. So I feel like the preview makers are definitely benefiting here because we get to make the projects and keep them. Now, for each collection, she sends out an application form and you give a few ideas of what you might make. Let me turn the heater off. Okay, that'll go off in a second. You send her a few ideas through the form of what you might make, a few ideas of the yarn color that you might like to use, and then if you're comfortable with the timeline, and she picks a few projects from the application, and then if you get it, then she'll send you the yarn and you can get started. So I did get chosen for the first one. Seems like it's a very kind and welcoming process. If you aren't chosen, you just apply again. We're all in the same Discord chat together. It's not like a, maybe it's competitive. I didn't feel that way. So I think she said you can expect to be chosen maybe twice a year or 3 times a year for what she's, dyeing up. But anyway, that is preview making. I haven't seen a lot of dyers move to preview making. I mostly see sample making, which is great, especially if you want the knits for yourself as a dyer. You probably don't have a lot of time to knit because you're dyeing all the time and marketing and all that. Anyway, this is Your Hands Are Cold. If you've seen Pride and Prejudice, it's that iconic scene that, again, if you've seen it, we all know it. The sun is coming up, I think. I don't think it's going down. The sun is coming up, and Darcy, he's like walking up the hill, and then they meet, and he professes his love, and she says, "Your hands are cold," and this is like that. So I feel like it's a great representation of that, and I really like the sock, and I've only made one. That was all I needed to make for the preview make, but I'm planning to make the other. I just finished this one. I knit them on US 3. That's what the pattern recommended. I am a big fan of DK weight socks now. This is the yarn. I still have a good amount. I was thinking if I had any extra, I would make something for my son. He really likes this blue. This is like his favorite color, blue. He was a little bit sad the socks weren't for him. But I told him if I had more, I would make something for him. So hopefully I have a little bit left. That is my finished object for the day. I just have one. I do have some more works in progress. I have made progress on my Azor sweater. I started working on this in the fall. This might be my longest WIP to date. I just keep putting it off because I have designs coming or sample knits or preview makes. I may have signed up for too many things. But this is how it's looking. I have the sleeves and the rest of the body. I'm at the point where I keep trying it on to see like how much longer do I want it to be. I'm almost where I want it. I want this to be kind of full length. I don't want it to be cropped, but I don't think I need like 14 inches past the underarm. I think that would be too long on me. So I've been measuring it next to sweaters that I love to see like what do I think I need before the ribbing. This is a colorwork sweater knit on US 4 needles. It's by Tete Beche Knitwear. I have knit it before. I loved it so much, I'm making it again. I definitely recommend this pattern if you're a new colorwork knitter or a beginner colorwork knitter. I do really love it. I won't say much more because I've talked about this quite a bit before, but I finally picked it back up and it felt like, I don't know, seeing an old friend or something. I picked it back up out of hibernation and I was like, oh, I missed you. I missed you so much, sweater. So, oh, I forgot to tell you which yarn it's in. It's in Kelbourne Woolens Camper, purchased from a local yarn shop in my area, Oak City Fibers. It's a lovely shop and I highly recommend it. I am enjoying the yarn. I love the yarn. I have a feeling I'm gonna wear this sweater all the time. I just have to finish it. Okay, I have another new work in progress for you. This is a little shawl that I am making. Ooh, I got all kinds of needles in my bag. This is a shawl I am working on. It's kind of like a kerchief. I'm trying to decide like if I like the shape, if I like the colors and everything, but this is a kerchief that I'm working on as a design, and I don't usually share my designs on here until they're done, so sneak peek. Let me know if you like it. I'm working on for my son. It's going to be like an adventure bandana, summer camp bandana with summer in mind. This is DK weight cotton from Purl Soho. This is the inside, although that's very cute. I do like the garter. Anyway, it's DK weight cotton from Purl Soho, and it's really cute. It's Cotton Chirp. They kindly sent it to me for this design. I got the Blue Jay color pack of 4, so they have these little 25 and then they have a bigger one in this color, which is the Heirloom white. And I'm planning to do like this little bit of color blocking, but for this design, I have been working with my son on it. So I started it and showed it to him, asked him what he thought, that kind of thing. And he actually said, you know, it's not really like what I was thinking. I was thinking, originally I had done like an inch of each color and I was doing like different sizes color blocking. And he said, I actually think I like it more if it was one color, one color, one color, one color. So I took it back out, switched it up for him just to see what it looked like, and he is much happier with this, and so I think I will keep it like this. And it's just been fun to talk to him about it. He's 4 now, he's getting bigger. All my designs are inspired by him, sort of for him or for his cousin or for my daughter, but this has been fun to talk to him about in the process, and it feels kind of low stress because it is DK weight. I'm using US 5 and it's for him. It's a little kerchief for him to wear over the summer. So I have been enjoying it, making it alongside him. I'm gonna do a border, and yeah, I just think it's been really fun. So they kindly sent me the yarn, and that means when I ask for testers, I'll have a discount code, and you can choose the colors, or they have beautiful color packs as well. If you do want to test it for me, the best way to find out is through my newsletter. I probably won't need very many testers for this, so I would sign up for the newsletter so you get the first notification. I try and let everyone know on my Instagram that it's coming, and then I'll send it out through the newsletter. And if there's spots left, I'll just put it on my Instagram. So that has just been really fun and enjoyable. It also makes me feel like excited because summer is coming here. It's starting to warm up, and yeah, that's just really enjoyable for me. You can probably hear my son up there singing to his dad and his sister. I think he's going a little crazy because he didn't get to go to school today. Anyway, this is my side bow slipover. It is a test knit for Noelle Knits, and it is a lovely slipover, and it has these double knit edges that become the bows that you tie. So I'm at a stopping point right now because I had to order more yarn. If you watched my Make 9 video, you know I am just using yarn from my yarn pantry this year, but that comes with a little bit of question marks. Some of my projects I have more than enough yarn because I bought them specifically for those projects. Some of them are like half quantities that are left over from other projects, or I just didn't buy enough, or I've changed sizes since I bought the yarn. So this is one of those that's left over from a project. I made a linto with yarn that my parents got me from Lisbon. This is Isager Eco Soft. It's a cotton alpaca and I love it. So I made the linto and I had like 4.5 balls left. So when I saw this project, I thought it would be perfect, but I didn't know if I would have enough yarn. I plan to shorten it regardless. I'm smaller than the designer in height-wise, and so I wanted to shorten it, and so I was like, oh, okay, well, I have enough yarn, I'm not really sure. My local yarn shop, one of them in the area, does carry this yarn, so I thought, not a big deal. If I need to, I'll get more. But it's just like the struggle. I feel like I want to do, like, I want to use the yarn in my yarn pantry, but it's hard to use it because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. And I weighed it and I was like, that seems like a good amount because the designs are usually overestimation. Anyway, I think it's hard. It's just hard to know, right? So I definitely did not have enough. And I went to go get the yarn, and they're actually out of that color. It's a discontinued color, so they've stopped making this color. All the other colors are there, but not this one, which is just so funny to me that out of all the colors that I have, this is the one that's discontinued. So it was just really funny. So thank you if you sent me, a few people sent me some recommendations on where to buy it. I bought some, it's coming. Hopefully it'll be here soon. I bought it like a week or two ago, so hopefully soon before the deadline. But I just have, like, there's a lot of double knitting. This is like almost like 60 inches of double knitting on each side. So I have to finish this one, and then I'll have this side as well. I think it's super cute, and it's actually going quickly. I enjoy double knitting. This is all I have left on the body, and then I have to do this side as well. I'll be up in a minute, buddy. I am really enjoying this. I think it's gonna be so nice. It's starting to warm up here, so I think this will be like, I can wear like jeans and a white t-shirt and wear this, and it'll be warm enough, but cool enough. I'm very excited about it. I also think it'll be perfect, just the transitional piece. This is the kind of piece I've wanted for a long time. I love the side ties. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I just want the yarn to come so I can finish it and fill out the test form before the deadline. I think I have a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So I'm still feeling confident at this point, but we will see. I have a few acquisitions today. This is from Purl Soho. They sent me some other yarns, so I'm going to share those with you. This was just for fun as a New Year's gift. This is Purl Soho Till, and the color is Hickory Nut. It is a lovely Highland wool. It feels so good. I think I want to make a hat. They sent me 2, so that's about 300 yards. I think a hat would be really nice, or a mini shawl, like a Sophie scarf, something like that. I think that would be so nice. And they also sent their spot soap, which I definitely need, especially with kiddos. That is very, very useful. This is what it looks like, and it smells really good. I actually have bought this in the past, so having another is wonderful. And it comes in this just like super cute little block. I speaking of soap, I bought some soap the other day from Aimee, Sher. Their shop just started carrying soap this past few months maybe, and I have a plain unscented one that I use for myself, but I bought this Yuzu one for my sample makes so that I can send them back with sort of a bright, light smell. The Yuzu is sort of a orangish citrus smell if you're unfamiliar, so I like having this for a gift or for a sample knit because some people may not want like the wool smell that sticks around with the unscented, I guess. So having this will be really nice. I'm excited about that. Okay, the last thing I have is for another design. This is Purl Soho Good Wool. If you have been here for a while, you know I love this yarn so much. I find it to be sturdy and hard wearing and enjoyable to knit with. It's a sport weight, and this color is Ocean Wave. So they sent me this for a pattern design. I have made the Ollie's Classic Crew in this yarn 2 years ago, I believe, maybe 3 years actually, and I'm planning to release this year a cardigan version. So this will be for my son. This is like one of his favorite colors. I have enough left over. I can make my daughter one in pink or white, whatnot, but I didn't have any blue, so I got this for him. And I'll definitely be calling for testers for that as well. I'm writing up the pattern now. I'll start the sample and then I'll look for testers. So a few months out, maybe May would be a good time to get that into testing and have it for the late summer, early fall for knitting. So that is one of my better selling patterns, and so I wanted to make a cardigan version as well. Some people that I've seen have actually modified it into a cardigan, and I've got a few requests for it, so there seems to be some interest there. So I would like to do that. I'm planning to make it same gauge, all of that, just the cardigan version. Since I am using the same yarn, it's gonna be the same, just a cardigan. And I forgot to tell you what I'm wearing. I feel like I should mark this day in the calendar every year whenever I wear this sweater for the first time. This is my favorite sweater. I don't know if you can see it. Actually, I don't know if it's my favorite sweater, but it's my most worn sweater. So it's definitely like automatically up there. It's one of my only summer-ish sweaters, and so I wear it so much. As soon as it starts to get sunny and warm, I pull this out. This is made out of Purl Soho Sweetgrass. It's cotton alpaca. It feels light and wearable. I think the original pattern is the Cumulus tee. I modified it a lot to have long sleeves and like I-cord at the bottom, those things. So if I were going to recommend a pattern like this, I would say the Slightly Sassy V-neck by Aimee Sher. I have knit that pattern as a sample and I found it to be amazing. Honestly, if you're looking for like a well-fitting, that pattern fits super well. This one, I like it to be like oversized. That was how I wanted it to look. So I brought this back out, the first wear of the season of many wears. I usually wear it like with a white t-shirt underneath. This is just like quintessential me for the summer. I love wearing it. I have thought about making another one of these, but right now I'm just enjoying wearing this one. Thank you for being here for my slightly rushed, slightly chaotic video. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you have a lovely day.